absolutely gorgeous afternoon for baseball now from sunny Oracle Park in San Francisco. Today, it's game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next. Kevin Gausman gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Stepping in at the plate, Todd Helton. He will lead this one off today.
First baseman, Todd Helton.
And now the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game, dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Blue skies forecasted this afternoon. 58 degrees here at first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Urban arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, I was fortunate to play 2 years in this ballpark and call it my home. And one thing I'll tell you is, as a right-handed hitter, get going opposite field into the bay out of your head, because it's not happening. You have to keep the line drive approach, and this park plays 2 different ways. Day game, the ball will fly a little bit to left. Night game, stay on the attack, stay big part of the field, up the middle the other way, and you'll have success.
And there's ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he had. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
Dero, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2.
Ball outside. I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. There's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Hey, that was an absolute fantastic diving catch and a really great effort. And I don't want to take away from it too much, but if you look closely at his route, it definitely was not the most direct way to get to the baseball. He didn't take a good angle initially, but let's credit him for making the adjustment and laying out for the catch.
So now to the plate, Matt Kemp, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Into right field, that's a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
In now, Dante Bechet. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Giro, you touched it on right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
The count now at 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Stella has it. And nothing will come with a 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Antonio Senzatella gets the start for Colorado in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
So stepping in is Monty Irvin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Monte Irvin.
Now here it comes. As he hits one on a line to left field. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's Tommy Stella now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. These Rockies guys, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Here's the 0-1. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. From the stretch.
2-ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's outside.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And the 3-1. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So now here is Willie Mays looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is trying to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. 1 there. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
Batting 4.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to see Brandon Crawford. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
At the plate, Willie McCovey. He swings and grounds it to short. Over to first, and that retires the side. Giants leave one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and up next will be Larry Walker.
The right fielder, number 33, Larry Walker.
He's set. Here it comes.
Oh. 1 ball, no strikes.
1-0 count. Here it is.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Outside, 3-0 now. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman, he's just 2 for 9. First pitch on the way.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Strike 2.
Oh, 2.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Walker is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Into the box, Dom Nunez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They're taking a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity, up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Story leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
To the plate now, Antonio Senzatella. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. The 0-1 offering. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Colorado. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And the pitch. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-1 pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting 6. The catcher.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. And this is lined hard to deep left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
7.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Chopper down the third baseline. He's got it.
Batting 8th, the third baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Adios, pelota. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Giants move out ahead. It's 2-1.
You can just see the wheels turning in his mind on the mound out there. I was cruising, just needed one more out, then give up a single and a homer? Goes to show you can never take an out or a pitch for granted in this game.
At the plate now, Kevin Gossman. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. One pitch on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Story onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-1 San Francisco. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Todd Helton. He's set and the pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
0-1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Again, another foul ball. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now a swinging bunt. Here's another 1-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And he fouls this one off. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sacrifice attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
The center fielder, number 27, Matt.
Striding in is Matt Kemp. Base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here's the 0-1. this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Dante Bechet. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The set and the 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knob.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Trevor Story steps in now. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Monty Irvin.
Monte Irvin.
Here's the first pitch.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike. That's a ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
3-0 the count.
Tommy Stella is on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. On the ground to third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Boy, there's another base hit. This is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Tommy Stella will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Irvin aboard here at first with nobody out. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Swing and a liner. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The center fielder, number 24, Willie Mays.
So in now for San Francisco, Willie Mays. From the stretch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, right back to him on the mound. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Second baseman, number 44, Willie Mays.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Willie McCovey. Has a look, now the pitch.
Oh, 1-0.
Runners are at first and second with one away. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon.
Here's the
Crawford.
shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Number 28.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Here's Buster Posey now. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The set and the 1-0. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count, He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
1-1. Here it is.
No, that's
Breaking
down.
ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Giants get a run on the RBI double. We're through 3 here in China Basin. It's now 3-2 San Francisco. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. In now for Colorado, Josh Fuentes. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1.
No strike.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. That's by him
1
for
ball,
strike
1
1.
strike.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So that puts the Rockies leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Now that.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy out. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
Dom Nunez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Struck out in his first at-bat. Not close. It's 2-0. Has a look. Now the pitch. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So now to the plate, Antonio Senzatella. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. On to first, the double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
At the plate, Todd Helton. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
1-1.
Fuentes on third with 2 out. A ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Now a ball popped up. But room in foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1 left for Colorado. They trail 3-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Walkney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up.
And now in the box, Mike Yastrzemski. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
The 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it will stake the Giants a 4-2 lead. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. To the plate now, Wilmer Flores.
Third baseman.
As he whips it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kevin Gausman.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kevin Gausman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. Huh. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is popped up near second base. Story has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Monte Irvin.
And now, Monty Irvin. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Now a changeup is bounced to second. He's right there. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. But bye-bye, baby. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. We played 4. It's now 4-2 San Francisco.
Leading off for Colorado, the second baseman, number 1.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 27.
Next, it'll be Matt Kemp. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the AB now. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Standing in now, Dante Bechet. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 0-1 delivery. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
2-1. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And up next will be Larry Walker. From the belt, kicks and deals.
No ball. 1 strike.
The 0-1 pitch.
Oh. 1 ball.
Kemp
1 strike.
over at second. Bechet at first, 1 gone. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. From the belt, the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Urban is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Stepping up is Trevor Story. He flew out in his last AB. Set, here it comes. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for the Rockies so far. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 home. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2 and 2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Popped him up. McCovey has room in foul territory, and that's the 3rd out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the Rockies 2. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tommy Stella.
The second baseman, Tommy Stella.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The center fielder, number 24, Willie Mays.
Now it'll be Willie Mays. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And now the first pitch.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The first baseman, number 44, Willie McCovey.
Next to bat for the Giants, Willie McCovey. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
1-1.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
A little bouncer. The next 3-2. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Brandon Crawford digging in next.
The shortstop.
And she'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And it could go either way now, I suppose. And that misses. 2-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He stays alive, still 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
28.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Ben Bowden is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 51, Ben Bowden.
Into the box now, Buster Posey, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2 count and the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Here comes the 1-2. Line to the right side. They'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. Giants add on one more. Bye-bye, baby, the solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 5-2 San Francisco. Arlene Garcia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and here's Josh Fuentes to the batter's box.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
In now, Dom Nunez. As he sends it on the ground to first. McCovey loves it. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, then voted.
C.J. Cron gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty.
C.J. Cron.
Now the pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. A pause and the 0-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Here's another 0-2.
Oh.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, and the deficit remains 5-2. Carlos Estevez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 54, Carlos Estevez.
So now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski for his career in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh. 1-1.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Wilmer Flores will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 4-1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Story scoops it up. And there are 2 away now.
Up next to the Giants, the pitcher, Harlan.
Will Clark will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
For the Giants, number 22, Will Clark.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Two out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Story picks it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're still out in front 5-2. John Brebbia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 59, John Brebbia.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and that brings up Todd Hilton.
The first baseman, number 17. Todd
First pitch of the AB now.
Hilton.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Here's a pop-up now. Crawford waits on it. He's got it one away.
Now
that's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So now to the plate, Garrett Hampson. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
Count is 1-2 now. A little low. It's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Matt Kemp. Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Into the corner and slicing foul.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
He'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run, and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail 5-2. Julian Fernandez will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 85, Julian Fernandez.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Monty Irvin. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
No ball. One strike.
Pitch on the way. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. He's got it, and there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Next up is Tommy La Stella. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Story plays it in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The center fielder, number 24, Willie Mays.
Next up, Willie Mays popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now the pitch. 1-1 the count now.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Giants down in order, and it remains 5-2. Jake McGee will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 17, Jake McGee.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Dante Bechet.
Dante Bechet.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now the 1-0.
Ball in.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Line drive to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in will be Larry Walker, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Mays. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Next, here is Trevor Story. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. McCovey fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Giants 5 and the Rockies 2. Michael Givens is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Willie McCovey. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Willie.
Now here's the first offering. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Up next for the Giants, the shortstop, Brandon.
And now here is Brandon Crawford. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0.
Nope, outside.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
1 out, nobody on. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off him for ball number 3. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So the next to bat will be Buster Posey. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And the throw coming quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Number 5.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
At the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Scooped up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Robert
attention,
Stevenson
please.
is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the
Number
season
29,
here.
Robert Stevenson.
Wilmer Flores will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
1-0, here it is. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Orlando Cepeda called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. That misses. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two 2-0 count. The pitch.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Crawford on third. Posey on second. Flores on at first with 2 down. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Hit to third. Throw to second in time. What a play as this side is retired. Giants leave them loaded. They're still out in front 5-2. Rob Penn comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
31. Rob.
Striding in for the Rockies, Josh Fuentes. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now pitch on the way, and it's fouled away. Still 2-2. The pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right
Now
there.
batting.
That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
To the plate now, Dom Nunez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Oh. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Mays waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now back, the pitcher, Robert Stevenson.
Raimel Tapia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Raimel Tapia.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. Two out, nobody on. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 5-2 the final today. San Francisco led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Kevin Gausman takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Rob Nen wraps it up for the save, his fourth of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rockies, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please drive home safely.